Hola, awesome people. If you can hear the sound of my voice, then that means that you are catching the replay, which is completely fine. Let me share this with my awesome group, the Corporate Hustlers, really quick because they too want to get it in. Hold on, let me grab them. Hola. Yep, make sure you guys can hear me. If you can hear the sound of my voice, then that means that you are catching the replay, which is completely fine. Let me share this with my awesome group, the Corporate Hustlers, really quick because they too want to get it in. Hold on, let me grab them. All right, I'm going to share it. All right. Oh, share these stories too. All right, I'm going to share it to the stories. Yeah. All right, done. Hey, Trina. How are you? What's up, everybody? I am Demetia Sanders, your income stream architect. And tonight I'm going to be talking about COI versus ROI, or ROI versus COI, whichever way you want to put it first. For those who do not know me, because I know some people are going to share this out, which is awesome, which is what I appreciate. I am the owner of Corporate Hustle University, which is a coaching and training program for professional women who want to build multiple streams of income so they can thrive and be great in any economic environment. You can always reach out to me at hello@corporatehustleu.com. You can always join my awesome Corporate Hustlers Facebook group. And I'm here to make sure that we are not chasing the bag, but the bags are chasing us. So again, I want to welcome you to the 12 Days of Income. We have been doing this since December 2nd, 3rd, one of those two. And I believe we're on day 9 of the 12 Days of Income. On December 13th, all of the resources disappear, but right now they're all complimentary. Me and about 8 other experts got together and gave you 12 awesome resources, trainings, freebies for you to opt into so that you can get your 2020 on point. So go to bit.ly/12 Days of Income 2019 and get all those free resources. Just click the link and get them all. But tonight, that is what we will be discussing, ROI versus COI. And let me give you the definition of how of what they are so that you know what we're going to talk about. So of course, everybody's very familiar with return on investment or ROI. And that's what you normally use to make decisions. You're like, how much do I have to invest in this and what am I going to get out of it? Right? So you think that you probably only think about this maybe in stocks and bonds, and that's traditionally where we think of ROI because it's an actual calculated number. But I want you to, get away from that for a second and think about ROI on your day-to-day decisions on whether you're actually building multiple streams of income or you're actually jumping into those situations or you're actually putting yourself out there to build yourself up. So when you take on a new job at work, let's say you already have a job, and you take on a new, project, you're like, okay, how much effort do I got to put into this, and how much am I going to get out of it, right? So you're weighing your ROI in that moment. Or when you decide to take on a new position, period, you do the same thing. When you change jobs, you do the same thing. I remember for a long time when I first graduated from college, and I was a manager at Waffle House with my little degree, and they paid me well, right? And I was like, okay, you're gonna give me this. I think I was making like $55,000-$60,000 plus bonus. Okay, great, but I got to put on this ugly uniform, and I got to manage these people that I don't want to work with. They all crazy. They never saw a black girl with a degree before because I was in the middle of the country, and grease is popping on me. And I was like, yeah, so the money was there, but I know the investment of time, I had to give up Christmas, holidays, because y'all know Waffle House is open 365 damn days of the year. So as a manager, you do everything in that doggone store. I mean, it taught me a lot about inventory, about management, about, being your scheduling, about, anything and everything you want to know about running a restaurant. They teach you. But my return on investment was starting to fade. This ain't worth it. Like, I'd rather be poor. So think about it like that. I was like, this is just not the jump off. I did not go to school to be popped with grease. So as I began to think about it, I had not considered my cost of inaction. Meaning I kept going back to that job over and over and over again, week after week, getting paid, because all I was thinking about was my return on investment. All I was thinking about was my check that I was going to get 2 weeks later, or every week or whatever it was at the time. But my cost of inaction, which is what COI is, your cost of inaction, was costing me my damn sanity, was costing me not being able to hang out with my son, was costing me not being able to hang out with my friends, was costing me missing out on holidays with my family, right? So that was just my, particular situation for my cost of investment. But on a day-to-day, I see each and every day that you took the time to weigh your return on your investment, but you did not take the time to weigh your cost on inaction. So basically this, you have a business idea, right? And you're like, okay, how much is it going to be for me to start this business? What is it going to take? How much energy? How much promotion? Y'all know when y'all get a deal or whatever, you're asking 1,001 questions about what you have to do, right? But you're not weighing, what if you do nothing? What's going to happen if I do nothing? If I sit here and stay with my one, maybe two streams of income because I'm too afraid to invest in myself, or I'm too afraid to invest in the business coach, or I'm too afraid to invest in a network marketing opportunity, or I'm too afraid to start my business, or whatever it is, I'm too afraid to put the investment out there, right? You didn't invest in Bitcoin because you were sitting there thinking like, what's my return on investment? I might lose my $50. I might lose my $100. But what was your cost of inaction? $10,000. For those who are like 70s, 80s babies, you didn't invest in that damn IBM stock. What happened? For us, you didn't invest in that Amazon stock. What happened? Think about and start weighing your cost of inaction instead of just your return on investments. Right? It takes a shift in your mindset to be like, okay, I'm not just going to think about how much I have to put into it. I'm going to find out, what if I miss this opportunity? What's actually going to happen? I'm going to leave myself in this current state where I don't want to be instead of moving myself forward, instead of growing myself. So whether it's your stocks, your bonds, of course you do return on investment, but think about it. What was it 3 weeks ago? I had put up a post about a stock that was 20 cents at the time, and some people saw it. They did not act. Their cost of inaction cost them, they could have doubled their money. The stock went to like 40 cents, right? So again, your cost of inaction was you missed doubling your income, doubling your money in that sense, because you were scared to invest 20 cents. You were scared to invest $5. It could have turned into 10. How you make $1 out of 15 cents? You start by weighing your cost of inaction versus your return on investment all the time. Y'all always want to know what I got to put in, what I'm going to get out of it. But what's going to happen if you don't do nothing? If you just sit there, sitting on your couch, still not, hitting the button to start your business, still not deploying your websites, still not getting the business coach, still not clicking on the link 12 Days of Income 2019, right? You're missing out on opportunity after opportunity because of your inaction. So I just wanted to make sure that tonight on this 9th day of income that you thought about that. What are you not acting on that you should, that could be propelling you in your business and getting you those multiple streams of income that you really want? Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about tonight really quick was 3 things that I want you to think about when it comes to money, right? And we'll discuss this again probably later on this week, but I want you to think about them now. And number 1, stop trading time for money. So if you work hourly, I want you to get out of that. Unless you're a lawyer, unless you're a lawyer charging people by the minute, I want you to stop trading time for money. And even them, they need to stop trading time for money, period. Right? That's why they have retainers, where whether you ask them a question for 5 minutes or 5 hours, they get paid. This was one of the first things I had to think about was when you become salaried, do you really work 40 hours? Sometimes you work 50 hours, sometimes you work 10 hours, sometimes you work 30 hours, but that would be your first step into making sure that you stop trading time for money, is to maybe find a salaried position. But in general, we want to make sure that we're building businesses and income streams that does not need our time in order for us to make money, because you cannot get back time. You can get back money, but you can't get back time, right? So we got to stop trading time for money. All right. Number 2, we got to make our money work for you 24/7. 24/7, your money should be working for you. Somebody is awake doing something in this global world, in this global society, and you need to find a way to make your money work for you 24/7. There are several different ways to do that. We talk about that in the Income Stream Incubator and other things and over in Corporate Hustle all the time, but make your money work for you 24/7. And number 3, add so much value to people that they're willing to work for you. So this goes to your leadership skills. When you're giving and giving and giving and pouring into people, they will happily work for you. I don't want you to be one of those people, but people will happily work for you when they know that you are pouring into them, when they know that you are giving them value information, when you are adding value to their lives. People will work for you. And they not only just work for you, they will promote. They will think about all the people who promote iPhone all day, every day. Or Team Android, I'm Team iPhone. I love this brand. I love this person. I love Beyonce. I love that. Because whether we believe it or not, they have gotten so much value that they're now working for those people, right? So you have to bring so much value to people that they're willing to hit the share button for your live streams, or they're willing to invest in your products and services. They're willing to be an advocate for your brands. They're willing to help you build your multiple streams of income because they know that the more you learn, the more you grow, the more you're going to give back, right, into them. So again, those are just 3 things I want you to think about to make sure that you're doing in order to make sure you're building true multiple streams of income. I think tomorrow we'll talk about passive income and is it fiction or nonfiction. But tonight, that's all I wanted to make sure you were doing. Catch the replay if you missed anything. Again, think about your ROI versus your COI, and I want you to make sure that you are taking action when appropriate. Again, I'm Demisha Samuels, your Income Stream Architect, and it is day 9 of the 12 Days of Income. Make sure you go to bit.ly/12 Days of Income 2019. Email me hello@corporatehustleu.com if you need any information, you got questions. And also, I'll wait a few minutes if you have questions about LinkedIn, income streams, building a business, professional development, networking. That's my realm of genius. That's what I like to do. And so if you have questions about that, I know there's a little delay in Facebook live streams. I'll wait. You can always add the question later on. I will go back and look at it. I will answer it. Not a problem. And yeah, that's all we were doing tonight is just hanging out for that. Make sure you grab those resources because you have 3 days left. Or your COI, or your cost of inaction going to be that you missed out on those 12 freebies, period. Yeah, let me see if I see any questions. Hey, Reginald, Bridget, what's up, Alexis? Hey, Randy, and Trina joined. And I think some other people joined from the other group. But. All right, I don't see any questions, but that's okay. If you're shy, make sure you add it later on. If you catch this on the replay, make sure you leave your questions. Make sure you leave your comments. Let me know what you need so that you get things done. And in 2020, you're building your multiple streams. All right. Hey, make sure you catch the replay. I'm about to end. I'll talk to you guys later.